Habari maafrika, mimi ni King, nina furaha kukutana na wewe. Asante kwa kutazama King Said So. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have this conversation of VAT here on King Said So. First of all, the ANC should be embarrassed to show their face in public. It is an embarrassment what the ANC tried to pull on us, trying to tell us that there was no other way. They had to increase VAT, we had to think about the fiscals, we had to think about the economy. All of those things were just bullshit. The ANC did not care about the citizens, the poorest of the poorest. Kotongwane was adamant that he's going to increase it, and there was no other option than to do it. Which brings me to the point, the ANC must always give the Minister of Finance a political mandate. This issue of having a Minister of Finance with an economical mandate and never a political one, it will always have a minister that does not think about the poorest of the poorest. We are done with the ANC, Bafetu. It's Katsabos' child. Secondly, what made him make that U-turn? Is it the court case that the EFF and the Democratic Alliance were pushing? Was that the final nail on the coffin that made him say, oh my goodness, yeah, we are not going to win? I mean, you could hear in court with Zakala Siras. Now there's another group of people, 11 political parties, 10 to be exact, that said, listen, it is because of us that this thing has turned around. For 3 weeks, we've been talking to the ANC and we showed them an alternative to say we can rather do it like this. But we had to vote for the fiscals to be passed, because if we did not, the department would not have any money. South Africa would have been on a standstill because we did not pass the budget. So we passed the budget in hopes that in the next 3 weeks we'll get into negotiations and we will turn this 0.5% away, we'll turn it away. And they say it is because of us that this thing happened. And now we find ourselves as the public now listening to that expert, listening to who's that analyst, and who's you go all the channels, everyone is talking about this. It's time to break it down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about that, Paseta, and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane Zinjiva Sono. And we're back at it again with another one, and we're talking VAT today. Kotongwane taking a U-turn like a coward he is, saying that, oh no, it's getting too hot in the kitchen. Let us just forget what I said a month ago, and let's just pretend that we did not want to increase this thing. Let's just turn this thing away. I got some letters from OUTsurance, there are other insurance companies that we have. They say, oh, excuse us, listen, we are not going to raise the VAT. So relax, your premiums are not going to change. So I wanted to speak about that. Before I do that, guys, we are now 7 days. 7 days to go to Paseta, 7 days to go to the historical fundraising event that is going to change the face of how Africans look at the education system. I'm talking about the Pan-African School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. Thank you a million times to everyone that has purchased a ticket, the voice, the messages of support, everything that you guys have done for us. We really appreciate you. It's 7 days now. Few more tickets left on the seat, and we are hoping that we're gonna sell out this event. So if you haven't already, please buy these last few tickets that are left and let us make history here in Kimberley. And also, what is very important, if you're not going to be able to come, please make sure that you donate your 50 rand and make sure you give us a boost in other things that we need to cover. We still need to cover the security bill, need to cover that accommodation bill, transportation bill, those other small bills that needs to be covered. I really hope that you can find it in your heart to assist us with that. Go to www.paseta.co.za. You'll find our WhatsApp numbers. Just go to WhatsApp. Those who are struggling with bank accounts and whatever banking apps, just go to WhatsApp and let me assist you quickly so that we can get your booking underway. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate. Okay, before I even go there, the song Paseta. Let me play the song Paseta first before you guys think that I'm just talking about something that does not exist. This is the song I'm talking about. let me stop it there. The young gentleman who wrote this song, his name is Afro Novel. We've got sad news. Okay, he's okay. Don't worry, he's okay. But sadly, his mother passed away 2 days ago. So that's the sad news we have. So Afro Novel will not be there to perform the song. The song will still be performed because it's the anthem and the song of the theme song of the gala dinner and of Paseta. So we'll be playing the song there. But really, it was with a heavy heart that we have to send our condolences to the family and to say, my brother, keep your head up. We know this is not an easy journey for you, but you have to step in. Your mother has raised a very strong man. I told you, a very wise, creative young man. Your mother has done a fantastic job. You are a very humbled young man that I have met, and I want to say from the Paseta team that we wish you guys, a smooth sailing in terms of the preparation of the funeral. Unfortunately, the funeral is the same day as the gala dinner, so we will not be there, but we will be there in spirit, and we will send our contribution in showing support to you, my brother. We really very hurt because of this this passing of your mother, and we know that it took you very heavily. But we want to say, keep your head up. Your mother has done a great job. Your mother is looking down, proud at the son that she is leaving behind. And you have gained another guardian angel, my brother. So thank you so much for everyone who has sent their condolence messages. And those who haven't, please go in the comment section and let's give our brother, Afro Novel, the man who wrote the song of Paseta, heartfelt condolence messages. Thank you so much, guys. Okay, yeah. Man, that message now took my mood down. Okay, let me start with the ANC. What is going on in the ANC, Bafetu? What is going on in the ANC? Have you noticed that nobody's making any noise about the implementation of the Bella Bill anymore? Have you guys noticed that? The Bella Bill was a stunt that the Cyril Ramaphosa camp tried to pull us with. Nobody's talking about Bella Bill. Is it going to be implemented next year? Because if Bella Bill is not implemented next year, there will never be another Bella Bill. Have you guys noticed that? Have you guys noticed that nobody's talking about expropriation of land without compensation? The implementation of it. Yes, the bill was signed. Yes, whatever happened. No, the ANC is not worried about it. ANC cadres themselves think that Paul Mashatile has faked an assassination on himself. And I know we've got pictures of how the glass looked or whatever. I don't think that those are the true reflection of how the glass looked. It's just media. Media, we just push anything that we find online. I don't think that's how it looked because of the how they described it. No one would think that a stone would do that to a shutterproof windscreen. Nobody. Because they describe the sound as stones hitting the car. So I'm wondering, do they mean on the sides also? Because that's the only... Because you can't say stones are hitting the car and the windscreen is cracked. I'm sure they're speaking about the sides. It doesn't make any sense. The ANC, they don't believe that. The ANC themselves don't believe Paul. Now we find ourselves in a situation where we ask ourselves, what is going on in the ANC? What is it that the ANC wants to do? I see the South African Communist Party, it's official. They will be competing. They will be in the ballot paper competing against the ANC with the same voters. The ANC has lost the South African Communist Party. The Communist Party, the main theme that they've been telling us about the ANC in their decades of relationship they had with the ANC is that the ANC does not listen to us. And I asked the question, then who does the ANC listen to? Because the ANC does not listen to the voters. The ANC will take time to say a person going to Malawi to visit Bushiri is wrong. It's wrong what they did, and then ignore Phala Phala. The ANC. It's clear to me. The ANC aisanandaba nabantu. They can say what they want. They can debate us on the comment section. The ANC ainandaba. Ufikile Mbalula Shem. When he was speaking there about the VAT, his energy. I've posted the video. His energy was so low because he's embarrassed. The ANC wanted to play Big Brother with 40% and it did not work. It did not work. So now, the DA is telling us it's not nice working with the ANC and vice versa, because it's never nice working with the DA anyway. The DA is saying the ANC does not want to listen to us. We are 20% a political party, 21, 22%, but the ANC does not see us as anything. The other small partners, they also say the same. The alliance partners say the same. The workers say the same. The MK has turned around now in recent days. Jacob Zuma said, we are not going to work with the ANC. Nobody wants to work with this ANC of Cyril Ramaphosa. But the people who will outlive Cyril Ramaphosa in the ANC are not defending the little that is left in the ANC. They are not defending it. But Tulile, when last did you hear us praising Panyaza Lesufi for standing up for black people? When last? He's been neutralized completely, Upanyaza. What did he say about the VAT? Did Panyaza want VAT to increase? With this waste of space of a minister, Kotongwan? ANC, no. It's beyond repair. It's beyond repair. It's beyond repair. EFF and the Democratic Alliance say procedurally this thing was done wrong. We are taking you to court. We are not going to allow you guys to boss us here. You're not going to increase this thing. Well done to the EFF and the DA. Hey, Gunzim, Guti and the DA. Hey, Gunzim. Because the DA has come out now to say, no, we were negotiating in good faith. We did not want the scrapping of the Bella bill and what. And I'm like, shut up. Shut up. The EFF's gesture was noble. The DA was angry because they did not get what they want in the negotiation to say, okay, increase VAT and we will do this and we will get this. Increase this and erase this. That's the truth. That's what the ANC came out and said to us. It's not us who are making it up. They say, no, they are negotiating in bad faith. They are not talking about VAT now. They are talking about other things. So we can't trust what the Democratic Alliance stands for or says to us in public. Okay, fine. It's Pumile. They are in court. It looks like in court they are winning. And it looks like the pressures that they have put in there are working. Kotongwana takes a turn around and say, okay, let's just pretend I did not say anything. Let's remove VAT. How? We are not going to do it. Now, the experts are saying, listen, even if you say that it has to increase on 1 May, on the 1st of May, because you have already passed the fiscus. You have already passed the budget. So now we must increase to reverse it in 3 weeks or less than that. And the people who don't understand what that means, like me and you, we're sitting like, are you saying, he said it will increase, and then the people started paying money, because other shops did not wait for the 1st of May. They increased immediately. They started calculating VAT at 15.5%. And now we have a situation where he says, no, let's not increase it to Kotongwana. And the shops are saying, no, we're not going to, we are not going to pay you back the money. Like, what? How does this thing work? How does this thing work? Can you guys see that this rent going up and down is what? It's just how people feel. It's not really because of what happens in the economies. It's because of who said what that controls. Is Jacob Zuma? No, the rand is going down. Is Cyril Ramaphosa? No, the rand is stabilizing. Or is Thabo Mbeki the rand? It's like, it's not what he did, it's who he is that affected the market. You guys understand what I'm saying? So now Kotongwane has turned around, scrapped the whole thing. Now they still say it's going to increase on the... What is going on, man? Hey, man, some of us, this economics is too difficult for us. Because we want straight answers. The EFF turn around and say, no, King, it's not a straight answer. There's procedures that must happen. And because of the 1st of May is next week, Thursday, and on Friday, we all know this, the whole of South Africa will be in Kimberley attending the gala dinner of Paseta on the 2nd of May. And there is no work in Parliament. So before that, King, you are looking at 3 days, working days, of which the procedures that must happen in Parliament, there's not enough time. So we have to increase it and then we'll decrease it in a later stage. Then you've got this other bunch. 10 parties voted with the ANC to increase VAT. They are very happy. It's confusing. Hey, now I'm confused. Why is Herman so happy? Herman Mashaba and all the other political parties are saying, listen, South Africa, we are not the EFF. We are not the Democratic Alliance. We are rational thinkers, and we negotiated this issue with the ANC in good faith. Yes, we did not want the VAT to increase. And yes, we voted for the VAT to increase, but with the spirit that the ANC would agree to go in negotiation. So, sibabonise ukuthi there is other ways to do things. And those political parties, the 10, are saying it is because of this robust 3 weeks of negotiations that we had that made Kotongwane to start. The ANC is an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. ANC is an embarrassment. Bantu Benkosi. So now we find ourselves, they are happy. Hey, did you hear Uposa, Musima Imani? We told you, there would not be VAT. We told you from the beginning that we love you, South Africans, and we will not allow this South African National Congress to increase. We told you that we have the superior logic. We don't need courts. We need a table and chairs, and we sit down and we show each other as political parties. Those who went to courts are cowards. We sat down with the ANC and we said, ANC, don't do this, and the ANC listened to us. Now we had to listen to Batubani Usongezwa, Sibi. We are listening to Rise Mzansi preaching to us that they told us. We are listening to, what is that sellout political party? The IFP. We're listening to another sellout party, the UDM. We're listening, guys, we are listening to the good party telling us that it is them that made sure that this thing does not increase. Hey, we're listening to Fidel. Fidel did not vote. Fidel Adams of the National Colored Congress. The only colored brother that I love Fidel. He's a real man. He's a real man. So a person would ask, King, where is Mkhonto Wesizwe in all of this? Mkhonto Wesizwe marched against VAT, and because of that march, they are also claiming, listen, it is us who made this thing not to increase. Hey, Bana, South Africa, what are you taking away from this? Number one, coalition government in South Africa is a joke. Number two, these small political parties are kingmakers. They will always sway a decision left or right. They are very important, just as important as the big political parties, the small political parties. So now The good thing in all of this vet that nobody's talking about is that the ANC and the Democratic Alliance are not friends. They came out of this not being friends. Some people are claiming no, the Democratic Alliance will be pushed out. It's not going to happen. We know it's not going to happen. But at least they are not in good terms. That's one thing that I'm happy about. On all the things, the DA is not happy, the ANC is not happy. I am happy. I am happy. That's the only thing. Now it is up to me and you to apply our mind. Logically so. I don't know if you're going to apply your minds traditionally so or spiritually so or however. But applying our mind to say, yeah, it could be the court case that has done this thing, that has managed to save us as South Africa. And when you say it could be the court case, then me and you have to swallow our pride and give props to the DA and the economic freedom fighter. We have to. I mean, I don't swallow pride when I give props to the EFF, but to the DA, Gunzima, to say congratulations, DA. Congratulations are in order, ladies and gentlemen. The Democratic Alliance did a good job. They challenged the ANC. They went to court. They did a good job. They are a court political party. So they will go to court for Bella Bill. They will go to court for NHI. They will go to court for land expropriation. They are a court. When they don't get what they want, they run to the courts. When the courts don't give them what they want, they run to the investors, the people who own the economy, to tell those people reduce the power of the rent so that people can suffer. That is what the DA does. They run to courts. Economic freedom fighters, they said from the beginning, procedurally, this is rubbish. You are not allowed to do what you are doing. ANC, we are going to court. And they did. So congratulations to those two political parties. Congratulations. A logical person would say it must have been the court case that made Kotongwana, because they did not play there. The evidence that was brought there on court to show that this thing was wrong, the procedures was wrong. It really, you could not see a way out for Treasury. The MK did not join them in court. The MK were in the streets. And the MK says, Floyd Shivambu said, you can't win anything in court if you don't win it in the streets. That must be a new saying, eh? You can't win anything in court if you don't win it in the streets. You must win it with the people first, so that whoever makes sense of that, here's endless. I mean, I say win something in court, it will guarantee you a win in the streets. For me, it's almost vice versa. But anyway, that's how things are. The other political parties, they're going to smear this thing in our face to show us how superior their logic was compared to the ANC. And they managed to convince the ANC not to increase VAT. Oh, of course, yeah. Yo, South Africa. Next week is going to be tough. So now I'm counting 7 days. 7 days to the gala dinner. 7 days to the gala dinner. The gala dinner that people have got their eyes on. Is it going to be nice? Is the music going to play nice? Is the food going to be nice? Who's going to speak at the gala dinner? Is the presentation, is Ntsiki going to be beautiful? What is going to happen in the gala dinner? The people going to travel? Is really Lesotho, South Africa? I mean, Paseta Lesotho coming? Is Paseta Namibia coming? What is going to happen in this thing? Is Paseta really a legitimate organization? Is it a fly-by-night? Are they stealing people's money? Are they really doing what they say they are doing? All those questions will be answered next week, Friday. Definitely. Some of you are not going to get a live stream. Sorry. You'll get videos the weeks after, but definitely you'll get a lot of pictures. So Thank you so much once again to everybody that has supported us as Paseta, that continue to support us, as Paseta, with your 50 rand, 100 rand, 200 rands. We really appreciate it. You're making this job ever so lighter on the burden for us, because everything, money makes the world go around. And I'm a Pan-Africanist akanamali. Yo, mafuna ngibona abantu abahluphekayo as the Pan-Africanist. Siyasokola, the wisdom is there, the knowledge is there, the finances are not there. But this time around, we are changing things. We are changing things, and we are changing the image of Pan-Africanism also. That Pan-Africanism must always be looked down as a something. I don't know what, man. It's like bongana choice. Yeah, that's what. Let me not say more. Zintsiki, who said, "You are not black conscious. You are just hungry." Now that the belly is out, you will get black conscious there. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray. But after you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.